So it's a little bit different, you know, breathing is a little bit different, but just follow along. How are you guys feeling today? Pretty good. Do you want to keep those lights on?
Yeah, I'll keep on filming.
I can turn off, but
What's that?
I just want to make sure if you want them off.
You want them? I don't, those look like you made in here, so.
Yeah, probably.
You can close the door.
Do you want to close the door? I mean, it's up to you. If it
The
works,
automatic is not, I like the ventilation better.
No, keep it open. I put it on.
yeah, if you don't mind the light.
No, the lights are.
We could not figure out how to turn it
You
off.
found the whole.
Hi, Kay. How are you?
Hi, Laura. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Good. You would be surprised when you do like yoga online, you kind of more listen than watch, I think.
Yeah, I took a peek and saw that I was the one that was center.
Yeah.
And she came back this way, so it was so bad.
All right. All right. So let's just find a comfortable seated position. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's just turn to those. I feel like we need a little bit more grounding. So come onto your knees. Have your big toes together. You can have your knees separate or apart. So if you need a little bit more space, separate your knees. And then just move your hips back towards your heels. And rest your forehead. If you're super tight, you could have your hands on top of each other and rest your forehead onto your hands. Or just simply rest your forehead onto the floor. Make sure you have a little bit of space for your nose. So just find that sweet spot, tucking chin. So you just slightly tuck. You have like, so the breath freely goes in and out through the nostrils. And just reach your sit bones to the heels. And close your eyes. And notice how you feel this evening. Feel lengthening in your spine. Feel opening in your back. And then find your breath. So in yoga, we call this breath Ujjayi breath. So it's inhale and exhale through the nostrils with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. So your throat sort of makes this slight whispering sound. So find your Ujjayi breath. And then notice any sensations, any feelings arising. Whether they physical, emotional, mental. Take 3 full breaths here. Maybe slowly start to elongate your breath, both your inhale and exhale. And then reach your arms forward. If you have your hands underneath your forehead, reach your arms forward, slightly lift your forehead off the mat and walk your hands all the way to the right. As far as you still maintain length in your spine and reaching your hips toward the heels. So push the left sit bone back, push the left hip back, and then just feel lengthening into your left side of your torso. And then just melt over your right thigh. Feel a stretch into your left side of your torso. Keep actively pulling the left hip back. Maybe and then lift your left elbow off the mat to add a little bit lengthening. Feel the space between your ribs. And then walk your hands back to the middle, pause in the middle, and just notice the difference between the two sides. And then slightly lift your forehead and walk your hands back to the right. Back to the left, yes. And then just pull the right sit bone back, right hip back. Toward the heels. Feel how it feels the different. Does it feel more open? Does it feel more tight? Whatever feels good. Make adjustments. Maybe lift your right elbow off the mat. And then just try to square your chest down towards the floor. And then inhale, come back to the middle. Lengthen your spine. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders and then slowly roll up. So you roll up, your head comes a little last. You stack your spine over each other. And then move your hips to either side and bring your feet wide. Bring your feet wide, move the flesh away. So if you need to lean to one side, move your thigh out and then place it down. So you really move through your sit bones down to the earth. Now bring your hands by your hips and then press with the fingers, lift through the chest, lengthen your spine, reach the crown of your head. Now press your thighs down, reach through the heels forward while you bring your toes toward your torso. So lots of opening through your hamstrings, opening into your back. Take one more breath here. Exhale, twist to the right. If you need, bring your left hand in front of you, or maybe even grab your right thigh. Keep pressing through your hand into your back so you lengthen through your spine. Your pelvic floor is facing forward. by you twisting to the right through your upper torso, through your upper body. Take one more breath here. Then release the twist. Now bring your right elbow inside your right thigh. Maybe just palm facing down. Maybe your elbow doesn't touch the floor. Maybe you have a block. You can use a block. And then lift through your right side of your torso. Pull your chest up. Reach through your left arm up and over toward the right foot. Keep lifting through your right side of your torso. Opening up your chest. Keep pressing your thighs down. Beautiful. And strong for inhale, reach up. Bring your shoulders over the hips. Stack your spine. And then twist to the left. Nice. Feel free to bring your right hand on top of your left thigh if that helps you to create some resistance between your hand and your leg. Keep pressing through your thighs down, heels reaching forward. So your legs are active. Beautiful. And then reach through the crown of your head while you push your sit bones down. Lengthen through the spine, twisting through your upper body. Take one more breath here, and then release the twist. Now bring your left elbow inside your left thigh. Maybe elbow touch the floor, maybe just top of your hand. And then reach through your right arm up and over. Keep lifting through your left side of your torso. Opening up your chest. Stack your right shoulder over the left. Beautiful. And if you did opposite side, just do the side that you opposite side that you did prior. Pull your belly in, belly button in, tailbone reaches down. Lift, lift, lift. And then engage your core. Inhale, come back up. Now support your knees if you need to. Bring your hands underneath your knees. And then cross your ankles. Lean forward. Come onto your hands and knees. Prepare for cat-cow. So stack your shoulders over the wrists. Tuck your hips over the knees. Knees and feet stay hip distance apart. Inhale, move your chest forward. Look up, arch your back. Exhale, push through the hands, pull your belly in, round your spine. So start to connect the breath to the movement. Each inhale, arch. Each exhale, pull and round. If you need to add any movements with your shoulders or your neck or your hips, or take extra breaths in either cat or cow, go for it. Beautiful. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Moving with your breath. Let the breath initiate the movement. See, maybe you can arch and round your spine just a little bit deeper with each round. When you arch your back, pull your shoulder blades back. When you round your spine, press with the hands. All right, next inhale, come to neutral. So melt your heart, pull your belly in, tuck your toes, and then lift your knees, lift your sit bones up to downward facing dog. So bend, let's everybody bend our knees. So bend knees deeply, and then reach your sit bones up high. So you need your knees are bent, but you keep reaching your sit bones up high. Press through your chest towards your thighs, but pull the thighs back. And then from there, reach through the heels. Slowly start to extend your legs. Feel free to walk it down facing dog. Maybe bend one knee while you extend the opposite leg. Keep warming up your hamstrings. Yes, we're still in downward facing dog. Nice. Next, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. You might need to slide your hands up your shins. Exhale, bow. Next, inhale, strong forward. Inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Half to your top. Exhale, hand through the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach out, move up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, slide to high plank. So stack your shoulders over your wrists. You can keep your knees up or you can bring them down. Pull your belly button and then exhale, bend your elbows. Go all the way down. Inhale, untie your toes. Pull your shoulder blades back. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bow. Strong for inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand to the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over, flat spine. Heart lifts, flatten the spine. Exhale, bring your palms, step back, down facing dog. Wrap with the hands. Right leg rises up to the sky. Lift with your inner thigh. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Have your right knee over the ankle, and then let's bring our left knee down. So pull the right hip back, left hip forward, and then move your both hips forward. Left hand stays down, right arm reaches up and over for the twist. So stack your right shoulder over the left, pull your belly in, and then twist through your upper body. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your right hand. Tap your left toes. Lift your left knee off the mat. Step your right foot back, high plank. Exhale, move it through chaturanga. So bend elbows, go all the way down. Inhale, slide to cobra pose and hug your toes. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises out to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Bring your foot far enough so you have your knee over the ankle, your shin is 90 degrees with the floor. Bring your right knee down, pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Now move your both hips forward, right hand stays down, left one reaches up and over. Twist to the left. Stack your shoulders over each other. Bring that foot forward. A little bit further. Now yes, you feel that. So you still keep the knee over. Don't let it pass. It's still right there. Opening up through your chest. One more breath here, and then exhale, release. Tap your right foot toes, step your right foot back to high plank. Move it through vinyasa. Bend the elbows. Inhale, come to cobra pose, lift your shoulders back. Hug your elbows. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Let it out through your mouth. Next, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bow. Strong for inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Hands through the middle to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lifts, flat spine, halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, down facing dog. Right leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Let's bring our left knee down. Squeeze in, hug, and inhale, reach through the arms up and over. So you keep hugging your legs into the midline and push your sit bones forward. Draw your shoulder blades back. Now bring the right hand onto the waist and then reach through your left arm to the right. Keep pushing the right hip back. Lengthen the left side of your torso. Exhale, move your left elbow outside your right knee. You can stay here and then just keep twisting. You can bring your palms together and then pull through your belly button into the back of your spine and then start to stack your shoulders over each other. Beautiful. Take one more full breath here. Exhale with control. Release a twist. Hands down to the floor. Step your right foot back, or when you left, bring the left knee up. Either step to down facing dog, or plank pose and move it through vinyasa. So you can take extra breath in down dog, move it through vinyasa. Beautiful. Left leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Bring your right knee down. Hug your legs into the midline. Keep the knee over the ankle. Inhale, reach your arms up. Pull your shoulder blade back. Yes. Nice. Now left hand comes into the waist. Right arm reaches up to the left. While we still lifting through the torso, lengthening through your right side of your waist, right side of your ribs. Take one more breath here. Exhale, put your right elbow outside your left knee. You can keep your hands where they are, or you can bring your palms together, and then press with the palms, and then utilize the resistance between your elbow and your knee. Pull your belly away from your torso, opening up your chest. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your hands down. Right knee lift, step back, down dog. If you want, move it through vinyasa. So vinyasa is coming high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, back to down facing dog. Nice. Next, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Draw your shoulder blades back. Exhale, down. Strong core, inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand through the middle to your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Beautiful, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Right leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Left knee goes down. Reach through the arms up and over. Doing crescent lunge, low lunge. Right hand comes into the waist. Left arm reaches up to the right. We bend here. And then exhale, put your left elbow outside your right knee. Now bring your palms together. Keep rotating to the right. Now tuck your left foot toes and then lift your left knee off the mat. Pull your belly out. If it's too much, keep the knee on the floor. If it's too much, just keep it. This is yoga. Everything is optional, right? So if something doesn't feel right, if it's too challenging, don't go there. So you can stay with your left knee down or keep it up. Take one more breath here. And then exhale, release. Step your right foot back to downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa. Beautiful. And move back to downward facing dog. Left leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step through between your hands. Let's start with your right knee down. And then inhale, reach with your arms, low lunge. Pull your belly in. Draw your tailbone down so you keep lifting your pelvic floor. Now left hand comes onto the waist. Right arm reaches up and over to the left while you push the left shin bone down and back. And now exhale, put your right elbow inside your left knee. Bring your palms together. If you would like for you to tuck your right foot toes, lift your right knee off the mat. That's optional. I'm just playing with extra balance. You can always keep your right knee down. Press with the hands. Utilize the resistance to really turn your torso up. One more breath here. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your left foot back. High plank. If you want to move it through vinyasa, take extra breaths in downward facing dog. Otherwise, if you choose to skip it, just skip it and take extra breath. Let it out through your mouth. Next, inhale, move between your hands. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bow, strong core. Inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand through the middle to your heart. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes and just have your thumbs touching the center of your heart. Keep your chest wide and open and close your eyes. So I want you to feel the earth, feel the mat, feel stability underneath your feet. Draw your tailbone towards your feet, towards your heel. Feel your pelvic floor lifting. Feel your core engaging. Now, from there, lengthen through the spine. Keep your chest wide and open and reach the front of your head. Opposite action, away from your heels. Take one more breath here, and then exhale, release your hands, open your eyes. Now shift your weight into your right leg, and then bring your left foot either over the ankle, you can bring it over the shin, or if you feel adventurous, we're gonna have plenty of time to do this. To repeat, you can bring it inside your right thigh. So you can just start in here and then bring your palms together once again, and then push the right leg into the left foot. Draw your tailbone down so you feel hugging into the midline, and just maybe start slowly to extend your arms, slowly to shift your gaze up to the sky, opening up your chest. Beautiful. Take one more breath here, and then exhale, release, shake it out. And then we're gonna do outside. So shift your weight into your left leg, and then bring your right foot over the ankle or shin. Just make sure it's not touching the knee, or you can bring it all the way to your inner thigh. Opening up the knee out and push the left hip in, and then palms together. Find a steady focal point, maybe tip of the nose, maybe something in front of you. If you want, feel free to reach your arms up, start to shift the gaze, maybe towards where the wall meets the ceiling, maybe all the way toward the ceiling, or maybe simply gaze in front of you. One more breath here, and then exhale, release. Shake it out. Inhale, reach out, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Cartwheels halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, come to high plank. And then exhale, simply drop your knees down. So we're coming on a tabletop once again. Press through the hands, melt through your heart. Pull your shoulder blades back, hug your elbows in. Now slowly start to draw circles with your left knee. Out and then in. Warm up your hip joints. Nice. Make sure you switch directions. All right, and then bring your left knee in and then extend your left leg back. So tuck your toes down. Yes, so your toes, the ball of your foot touching the floor. Now pivot your left foot, heel touch the floor, and then bring your right foot out behind you. So you start to stack your left hip over the right, stack your left shoulder over the right. Yes, opening up, pressing your right hip, left arm up, reach it as almost you want to touch the ceiling, and then reach it over your head while you press the outer edge of your left foot. So you heel touch on that speed. Keep lifting through the arch of your left foot. Beautiful. One more breath here. Lots of lengthening into your left side of your torso. And then exhale, release, come back onto your hands and knees. Move some pattern cow just to release any kinks. And then come back to neutral once again. Melt through your heart, pull your shoulder blades back, hug your elbows, and then start to draw circles with your right knee out. And then in, switch directions, warming up your hip. Beautiful. And then extend your right leg behind you. Keep your toes tucked. Now bring your left foot slightly behind and pivot your right foot. You'll touch the floor, toes opening up to the right. So you line up the outer edge of your right foot with the very back of your mat. Beautiful. Now slowly start to opening up your right hip over the left. Stack your right shoulder over the left. Try to touch the ceiling with your right hand. So you're really lifting through your left side of your torso. And then from there, reach your right arm up and over the head. So there's one big line from the outer edge of your right foot all the way to your right hand fingertips. Keep lifting through your left side of your torso, opening up your chest, stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders over each other, belly in, tailbone toward the right heel. One more breath here and then exhale, release. Move it through cat and cow. Nice. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. So once in downward facing dog, make sure you keep your feet hip distance apart. And then come back to high plank here. Now start to roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot, and then make your left hand slightly light, and then see if you can stack your hips, your shoulders. Yes, diving to side plank here. One more breath here. You're just gonna play with the balance, lifting slowly start to roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right foot. Hips, shoulders over each other. If you want, reach your right arm up. Exhale, release. Move it through vinyasa or skip it and take extra breaths in downward facing dog. Let it out through your mouth. Yes, child's pose might work for you as well. Nice. Next, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bow, strong core. Inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand to the middle to your heart. Shift your weight onto your right leg. Bring your left foot over the ankle, shin, or all the way to your inner thigh. We're coming back to tree pose here. So open up the knee. Doesn't matter how high your foot is. Opening up your knee and then pressing your opposite leg into your foot. Draw your tailbone down and then reach through the arms up. Start to play with your gaze. Ribs in, belly in, lengthen through your spine. One more breath here and then exhale, release, shake it out. And we're gonna do other side. So shift the weight into your left leg, right foot comes over the ankle, shin. Just make sure that it's not pulling, pushing into your knee, or all the way to your inner thigh. Draw your tailbone down, lift your pelvic floor. This is for to keep your core here. And then once you want, reach your arms up, draw your shoulder blades back. Make sure you relax your face. We're just doing silly yoga pose. Beautiful. Breathe. Make sure you don't hold your breath. And then exhale, release. Shake it out. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bend your palms, step back down, facing dog. Inhale, come to high plank. Exhale, drop your knees down. So you're coming onto your hands and knees. Now reach your left leg back. This time, your foot is off the mat as high as your hips. Lift through your inner thigh. Now inhale, reach your right arm forward. So opposite leg, opposite arm. Now inhale here. On your exhale, you're going to bring your right arm to the right, left leg forward. And then inhale to the front and to the back. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the front and to the back. Exhale to the side. Now keep it here for one more breath here. Exhale, bring your left foot down. And then bring your both hands down. Untie your right knee, right foot, opening up your right knee, and then move your hips towards your heels. Walk your arms forward, and then melt through your chest, melt through your forehead. You have your left leg extended, pressing through the outer edge of your left foot. Keep lifting through your arch up. Bless you. Nice. Take one more breath here. Now look forward, lift your forehead, lift your hips off the mat. So your arch, your left arch, your right knee in one line. Now walk your both hands all the way to the right. Same like right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, and then over your head. one line. Right hand in. Yes. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Now strong core, knees to the right arm up, left arm up, come here. And now opposite side, slide your left hand down the leg, reach your right arm up and over. One more breath here. Inhale, come back. Shoulders over the hips. Now release your hands down. Bring your left knee down. Cat and cow here. Nice. Just a couple more breaths. Find your whole breath. All right. Come back, neutral spine, reach your right leg back, pull your ribs in, pull your belly, left arm reaches forward. Now inhale here, exhale, move to the side. Inhale to the front, to the back, try to keep lifting the foot off the mat, and then exhale to the side. Inhale, come to the front, to the back. Exhale to the side. Rotate your right foot. So you're rotating the right foot forward. Spread your toes. And then bring your right foot down. Untuck your left foot. If you had it tucked, opening up the knee and then move your hips back. Child's pose with your right leg extended. Nice. You just have your elbows down. We can melt it through your heart all the way down. It's really up to you. Pull your shoulder blades back. Take one more breath here. Now lift your forehead. Come back up. Lift your hips. Line up the inner or right arch, left knee in one line. So make sure you look down and just like, okay, well, maybe I need to move my right foot a little bit forward. So make sure that arch and knee lines up. And then walk your hands all the way to the left. So your left hand lines up with your left knee, with your right foot. You walk as hard as you can. Yes. And now opening up the right hip over. Beautiful. Move your hips forward. And then if that's successful for you, reach through your right arm up and over your head. Strong core. Next, inhale, bring your shoulders over the hips. And then exhale, slide your right hand down your right thigh, reach your left arm up and over. Yes, so we're moving to the right. One more breath here. Inhale, come back. Shoulders over the hips. Release your hands. Release your right knee down. Cat and cow here. Yep. Move the cat and cow and pull your chest forward. Round your spine. And then make your way back to down facing dog. Okay. Next, we're going to move back to side plank. So you can choose. I would keep your feet hip distance apart and do the same variation you did. One foot, outer edges out, and other foot, inner edge, or you can bring the big toes together. And then when you're going to roll, you're going to stack your feet over top of each other. So slowly start to roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, and then reach your left arm up, side plank to the left. Either feet in front of you, one foot in front of you, or you stack on top of each other, and then release, plank, and then switch sides. Start to roll into the outer edge of your left foot, Either right foot in front or step on top. And then reach your right arm up. And then exhale, release. Make your way to downward facing dog. And you can always be cycling onto your elbow. If you want, move through the vinyasa or skip it. Let it out through your mouth. Next, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step at the front of your mat. Inhale, heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, bow, strong core. Inhale, reach up, stand up all the way up. Exhale, hand through the middle to your heart. Shift your weight into your right leg. Left foot comes over the ankle. Shin, or once again, to your inner thigh. Opening up the left knee out. Push the standing leg into the foot. Palms together, arms reaching up. Play with your balance. Maybe shifting the gaze toward the sky, or maybe slowly start to open it up, close your eyes. Maybe one eye at a time. I promise you that will challenge your balance. Take one more breath here, and then exhale, release. Shake it out, and then the opposite leg. So left leg extended, right foot over the ankle, shin or inner thigh. So find your strong legs. So you're pushing the foot against the leg. Don't let your standing legs hip to go out. So I'm losing my balance here because I don't have my coordinate. So hold in, tailbone down, pelvic floor is lifting. And then start to play with the balance here. Maybe reach your arms up. Maybe start to shift your gaze. Maybe close one eye or those. One more breath here. And then exhale, release. Shake it out. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Heart lifts halfway up. Exhale, point your palms, step up, down facing dog. All right. Next, exhale, bring your right shin and right knee down. Yes. So I'm bringing my right knee behind my right wrist. My shin is down, and then bring your left knee down. Pull the right sit bone back. I want to keep my pelvic floor squared as much as I can. And then walk your hands forward. Maybe come onto your elbows, pigeon pose here. So make sure you keep pushing and pulling the right sit bone back while you bring the left sit bone forward. So I'm not leaning onto one side, right? My pelvic floor is at one level. And then from there, I'm just melting through my heart, drawing your shoulder blades back. Take one more full breath here. Now come onto your hands if you have all your heart lifted. Tuck your left foot toes. Lift your left knee up. And then step back to downward facing dog. Shake it out your right leg. And then bring your right foot down. And then left knee comes forward, left shin goes down. Yes. Extend your right leg back. If you want, come to your elbows. You can stand to your hands, or you can go all the way down. Yes. You can rest your forehead onto your hands. Keep pushing and pulling the left sit bone back, right sit bone forward. Draw your shoulder blades back. Take one full breath here, and slowly start to come back into your hands. Tight your right foot, toes, lift your right knee off, and then make your way to downward facing dog. Shake it out your left leg, and then bring your left foot down, and then come to high plank. Bring your knees down, untie your toes, and then sit on your heels. If it's not comfortable to sit on your heels, feel free to move your hips to the side and come onto your cross-legged. And then just shake it out. Your wrists to the sides. Just release anything. And then start to move your hands to the front and to the back. Shake it out. And then extend your left arm, fingers pointing down. And then with your right hand, push your fingers towards you. Draw your shoulder blades back. So opening up the wrist, left wrist, inner left wrist there. One more breath here, and then release. And now wrap with your right hand. There is like the little bony area where you can feel the slow space. So just below these bones, wrap your right hand around, and then pull the skin down, and then just move your wrist to the side. It's a very small, subtle movement. Just creating a little bit space into the wrist. And then release. If you need, roll your shoulders. And then opposite. Right arm forward. Pull your shoulder blades back. Fingers down. Pulling your fingers towards you. Creating a little space into your inner wrist. Try imagine that you're pressing the palm against the wall and then just pulling your shoulder blade down and back. And then release, and then once again find that where the bones meet, and just where these little bones stick out, just below that, press with the fingers and then push the skin down and just move the right wrist. How do you guys feel that?
Mm-hmm.
And then exhale, release, shake it out. Bring your feet in front of you. Keep your feet head distance apart. Keep your knees hip distance apart. Reach your arms forward. Lift through the chest. And now tap the tailbone and then start to roll slowly down while you keep tucking your tailbone, pulling your belly button in, pulling your ribs in. Go all the way down to rest with the feet until you made it all the way down to the floor. Bring your knees in toward the chest. And now start to draw circles with your knees to the right. And then switch directions to the left. And then bring your knees back to the middle. Wrap the outer edges of your feet for happy baby pose. So bring your feet up to the sky while you pull your knees out. Yeah, and then rock side to side. your spine. Draw your tailbone away from your chest. Hold your shoulder blades down. And then close our eyes. And then there's any pose you would like to do before moving to Shavasana. And the final pose, please go for it. If you're not sure what that might be, just go for Shavasana. Extend your legs, let your feet roll to the side, let your arms rest beside you. And just close your eyes and let your whole body rest. So let go with your breath. Just come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Let your whole body deeply sink in into your mat. Let your eyes sink into your eye sockets. Feel if you are still holding off of any unnecessary tension. And simply give yourself permission to rest. And then slowly start to deepen your breath, wiggle your toes and your fingers. If you would like, feel free to reach your arms over the head. Give yourself a big stretch, and then bring your feet down, knees up. Roll onto your right side. Use your arm as a pillow. Let yourself to readjust while you're resting onto your side. And if you can, keep your eyes closed, hips heavy. Slowly make your way to seated, facing the front of your mat. Whether you sit on your heels, cross-legged, whatever feels good for you. Sit tall, reach the crown of your head. Now let's all go this practice by reaching your arms up and over until palms near the top. Exhale, bring your hand through the middle to your heart. Let your thumbs rest to your heart and tuck your chin just slightly. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me this evening. Enjoy the rest of your week, upcoming holidays. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, Kay.
Laura. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good to have you as always.
It's great
Okay.
to be here. Feel much better. Happy holidays.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kay.
Thank you. Good
Have
night.